It is hot as balls in here. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the day I finally finished something that I started a year ago. I am finally gonna unlock Orion camo. I need one more challenge completed, and it's this, the SPX80, and I need 6 more headshots. We're gonna get those today. I'm gonna finally unlock Orion camo. Maybe Jeff will notice me, and then we're finally gonna snipe again. Let's go. 6 more headshots, baby. That's it. Then we finally got that Orion camo. Oh my god. If you guys saw my last video, I talked a bit about it in that video, about why I never completed it on MW2. And basically, it was just because MW2 was an ass game. I could not put myself... Oh! I cannot put myself in playing like hours and hours of multiplayer on that game. I played a lot of ranked on that game, which... Granted, I did get a few camos done in that. I got a few guns to platinum in ranked. It's just, it wasn't for me, man. Like, as much as I wanted to love that game, SBMM was ramped way up, like even more than it is in MW3. Maps didn't flow well. The playstyle of players was absolutely horrendous. Why are you using a riot shield? MW3 just has better maps, better flow, a little bit better of playstyle. I don't know if people just changed up their playstyle for this game. Just couldn't do it on MW2. And now, for this, I've been, what, grinding this out for a week, something like that, and we're basically done. That's it. A week of grinding on a good Call of Duty, and that entire camo grind is done. Keep in mind, I did not have anything polyatomic or whatsoever. I just had a few guns platinum, and that's it. So I grinded out all the platinums I needed, then all the polyatomics. I do wish I documented it a little bit more and made a few more videos about it, but I had to be... Ooh, no scope. I had to be in the studio for a bunch of musical shit, working on a new album, stuff like that. So I've been playing on and off. I haven't really been getting like long playtime sessions in, so I couldn't really record, which kind of sucks. By the way, who in the comment section watched Chef's video last night, and who's seen everything going down on Twitter about it? Oh man, I don't know what we would do without Jeff, man. He's completely right in that video though, and like the other videos that he made about it, which he refers to, I've always been on Jeff's side on that. Now, to give my own opinion on the whole mouse and keyboard and controller debate, I've done that as well. I mean, I played this game without aim assist. I played it with aim assist. I played it on mouse and keyboard. My opinion will always remain the same. Call of Duty is an easy game, no matter how you play it. Mouse and keyboard, controller, fucking joystick. Like some people using goddamn congas. But Call of Duty's never been a hard game. Is it sweaty? Yes. Do you have to practice? Yes. Is it extremely hard and impossible to get a grasp of? No, totally not. And I'm still getting comments on those videos from people that play mouse and keyboard telling me that I was completely wrong. And to that I say, no you. Like, this whole debate is just so fucking ridiculous. Like, is controller easier to play Call of Duty? I don't know. I think it depends how much time you put into the game. Because I honestly feel like the people that complain, like the mouse and keyboard players, that complain about controller players, are just people that don't want to put in the hours. Like, no one seems to understand that we pour literally full days work every single day in this game just to get better, just to stay good, stay on the level that we're supposed to be on. Whether we use controller or mouse and keyboard, in the end, because we put that much time in, we're gonna beat you. No matter what, we're still gonna be better than you. That's just how it is. That's also what Jeff said. Like, we will always be the better player, whether we play a mouse and keyboard or a controller. Like, if I would switch to mouse and keyboard now, I'd be back down on the ladder, 100%, because I never play Call of Duty with mouse and keyboard. I play every other game on PC with mouse and keyboard, except Call of Duty. And I've mentioned this more than a few times already, and people don't seem to take that point very well. I don't understand how you could not take it well, like there's nothing wrong or right about it, but I've played Call of Duty on controller for my entire life. For the 15 years that I have been in this community, I have played with a controller. Why, you might ask? Very good question. Because I always played on console. I started out with a PS1, went to PS2, then PS3, then PS4, and I switched to PC when MW 2019 came around. Other than that, always played on console, so I've always played on controller. So what am I gonna do if I switch to PC and the game allows me to use a controller? I'm gonna plug in a fucking controller. Why would I handicap myself and relearn everything on mouse and keyboard when I can just plug in a controller and keep playing the game the way that I'm used to? Now, I had a lot of difficulty using mouse and keyboard for other games, like for example Valorant, Counter-Strike, all those games where you have to be really good at mouse and keyboard. I had a hard time on that. I still suck on mouse and keyboard. I'll happily admit that. But if a game is gonna allow me to use a controller, and I have used a controller for literally my entire life, I'm still gonna use a controller, and guess what? I'm probably gonna be better than you. Because I've been using that input my entire life. I know how it feels. I like how it feels. Oh my god. There is no point in me switching to mouse and keyboard. And if you complain so much about Call of Duty being easier on controller, which is not, it's easy regardless, switch to fucking controller then. Like, I don't understand that point of view. And Jeff made a really good analogy about this. I absolutely love that. You're partaking in a sport. Let's be real. Call of Duty at this point has become like a sport. It's not just a hobby anymore. It is just a fucking sport in the way that people play. Like, it's super sweaty all the time. You play a sport and everyone else in your category is using steroids. Let's say it's allowed. You can use steroids. It's said in the rule book, you're allowed to use steroids. But you're not going to use steroids because you're like, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to lower myself to that. And then you lose because you didn't use steroids. And then you're going to complain like, yeah, but they're using steroids. No, it doesn't work like that. You're handicapping yourself and then complaining about it. We don't care. Like, you're literally handicapping yourself and you can't cope with the fact that you're handicapping yourself and that you're maybe not as good in this game as you thought you were. That's what this is, you know? And then people will be like, oh, but the aim assist, the aim assist. I have multiple videos on my channel where I play without aim assist. Go have a look at those. Doesn't make a difference to us. We're just so used to controller that aim assist doesn't even matter anymore. Like right now, I have aim assist turned on because it was just easier for the camo grind. Yes, if I turn on aim assist, does it get easier? Yeah, I don't have to focus as much. Do I perform bad when I turn it off? No, I perform the exact same. I just have to focus more. It's such a dumb argument. There it is! Orion! Get me out of this game. This shit's sweaty as fuck. Let's go! There it is, there it is. Let's go outside, let's go outside. Oh! Go on, go on, go on, go on. Oh my god! Look at it! Finally! Oh, that feels good. Alright, now I gotta do something before we continue playing so we can piss off the mouse and keyboard players even more. Aim assist, off. There we go. So to get back into that debate, my personal opinion is, like, if you're blaming the other player's input for losing, that's literally the same as blaming the other player for having a better gaming chair. That's how I look at it. Because if you put enough time into the input that you use, and you put enough time into the game that you want to play, you're gonna beat other people no matter what. All of these mouse and keyboard players that complain about, oh, look, it's controller, oh, aim assist, they only do that when they lose. They only complain about it when they lose a gunfight. You never see someone post a full gameplay where they die once and like, yeah, it's controller. No, they'll be like, yeah, I just dropped a 30 bomb. Okay, so what's the problem? Nothing's a problem. I'll tell you, nothing is a fucking problem. They're all just so whiny and complainy. And don't get me wrong, controller players are the exact same. I'm not just hating on mouse and keyboard here. Controller players are the exact same. I've seen controller players say, oh, he's a mouse and keyboard, he's way more accurate. No, you're just bad. That's just it. That's literally it. It's always something, but it's never them. That's the one thing that I've learned about people blaming other shit in video games. Like, it's a fucking stereotype. And it's still true to this day. If you lose a game or a gunfight, it's never your own fault. That's just how people complain about shit. Do I care about that? No, not at all. Complain as much as you want. But don't fucking attack an entire community just because you're ass. Garbage at the game, you're not willing to put the time in, you're absolute trash. That's what you are. Enough said. While I was queuing, I just checked Twitter, and the amount of people shit-talking Jeff right now, dude, I'm getting so pissed off at this entire debate, bro. Once again, there's like a bunch of people in the comment section, of course, like, oh, aim assist plays for you. You have no idea what you're talking about. If you're a mouse and keyboard player and you've never used a controller for more than a month, you have no fucking idea what you're talking about. No clue whatsoever. You don't understand how aim assist works, you don't understand how controllers work, and you should not play Call of Duty if that's your take. Go play Valorant, go play CSGO, go play fucking Minecraft, I don't care. But you should not be on COD if that is your take on aim assist. You have no idea how it works. Literally none. Yeah, we use mouse and keyboard because we don't want aim assist playing for us. Brother, you're just dog shit. What do you mean you don't want a game playing for you? You can't even play the game for you. I'm currently cruising without aim assist. Do you think I feel a difference? No, I don't, because I've held the controller for 15 years straight. Oh my god! The funny thing about this entire debate is that a while back I made a video. Well, I made two videos. One was playing ranked on MW3 without aim assist to prove a point. My point there was aim assist doesn't change anything, but it was ranked. And I suck at ranked, so I got my ass absolutely handed to me. And then I made a follow-up video to that, sniping without aim assist to prove a point. Again, that video has gotten a shit ton of views on the ranked video. There was so many people ready to point out how bad I was playing and ready to point out like, see, aim assist does everything for you. And then I dropped the sniper video where I hit every single shot. Well, almost every single shot. There's a Larmo clip in there that I don't want to talk about. That video got the same amount of views. Not a single fucking comment of those people pointing out how aim assist is overpowered. Because they don't have a point anymore. I proved to them in that video that we don't need aim assist to still play good. And then they all just shut up. It's so fucking sad. Like, this whole fucking mouse and keyboard and controller debate is the saddest fucking shit I've ever seen. Oh, man. That could have been something. That could have been, I saw the fourth. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. We finally unlocked the Ryan. We can go back to sniping now. I'll go back to older CODs as well. That series is just gonna keep going. Appreciate you guys for watching. If you're mad at me, leave your rage in the comment section down below. It pushes out the video. And I'll see you all in the next one.